Oh, sure.
Oh, what's up, buddy? What's up, fam? Ah. You made it. Good. I've been feeling like this kids are going on. I was like, yeah, there's water. I like, we can look to see. Taylor? I like totally up for Sharon, but I would have been so selfish. Oh, yeah. All right, I see it.
I was told that there's this like 8 minutes of like CGI. That looks amazing. It's got like some. It doesn't matter if that's some. It's just like some like monster shit. You go to a giant monster, you expect a lot of characters development and stuff. Like what character development do you get Yeah, I used to be my neighbors used to have the ones that came out in the 60s and 70s. I used to be so, they got me so upset. So yeah, but that's the which also apparently is amazing, and it got nominated for the Oscar. No, it's a different universe. There's like 5 different shows. There's like animated It was made by Sony. Why it got so much praise for a month or 9 months. I think it's the highest rating. I wanted to see that first. Avery wanted to go and see it with me, but I was just like indisposed at the time. Yeah, I was gonna say on the way home.
Is this live stream camera?
Live stream, and then we'll also have a raw recording after the show as well.
All right, so my sister is watching live stream. She says go in front of the camera and say hi.
Oh, go
So is that where I go?
Yeah, that's
So I
yeah.
can like do a
Right now.
just walk in front and say hey.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
The microphone is the camera because we didn't have a capture card, so she might not be able to hear you super well, but she'll see
I'm
you.
just gonna
Yeah, go for it.
photobomb.
Jump in.
Not all of them are great. Some of them.
Excuse me, can I slide in there real quick? There's a seat down there. Yeah. Slide down there. Appreciate it.
Like I said, you're It's just like fun watching. Guess what? No, this is me. This is me. This is me. Why are they all so angry? Hater is crazy. Although I think we're here today, so you're both today.
In that case, I'm broke every day.
It's nothing.
Oh, contact photo. That's the name. Contact photo. That's what it is. Don't ask me how I know.
Oh, because I was like, man, if you open this, it's real crazy. Nuts. I agree would have been so nuts. It was just like, so, I was like, what? I'm just crazy. For real. You ain't never lied. No cap. Sounds you know what's funny is that Avery is funny as action.
Save files, copy files, and keep files.
Actually, because then you have some people on the whole thing. Sometimes you really like this.
Right, right. Yeah, there's things. That's that thing. I guess I would say wrong. But I feel like it takes something. Let's just review what I did.
Fucking bastard.
It's like great. Honestly, this shit was making me Do you know if the performers will be coming up and down the stairs?
There's going to be the live stream going the whole way through, so yeah, there was initially a goal to have a moment like that during the performance,
Okay.
but the venue doesn't really allow for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I might take a seat behind you.
Yeah, no, if there's no more seating, that
Yeah, I
might
don't
have to
think
be
there are.
Yeah.
idea. Something that we both wanted to build in regards to just like community. Like something very surface and like evolving around the concept of community. We also want to build like a space for dancers to push themselves to train and performance capabilities, choreo attention. Yep. What else? Performance, confidence, and also just general creative inspiration. Avery and I, we are Coffee. Woo! Yeah! We're a Minneapolis-based dance duo, and this is our coffee house. We use this to reach out to our community to build a stronger sense of unity between dancers, between creatives, and all of you. What you'll experience tonight is something a bit different than a showcase. We try to connect with the audience in a way that is a bit unorthodox for a stage. So be prepared to laugh, or to cry, if you feel the urge to move, get up and dance, do so. If you feel the urge to scream, to shout, to give praise, please do so. Also, keep in mind that we will be engaging with each other. Yeah, so on the pamphlet or program, there are 3 questions involving and surrounding community. Right? So while you're watching, you should ruminate, you feel me? Think about those questions, think about what those questions mean to you, and how that connects you in relation to the university community that you're in. You will eventually engage in conversation with each other. Word? Word. Very. I'm sorry, I'm also black. So I like talking and conversation. So like I said, this is a bit unorthodox. When I say word, I hope that you would respond. Word. Yeah. They worked so hard. We worked so hard. I'm super excited to showcase all of their talents and all of what they've worked on. Yep, for the past 8 weeks, we've sweat, we've cried, we've danced our hearts out. Some of us have gotten injured and bounced back. A lot of growth throughout these past 8 weeks, and you'll see all of that tonight. No, what if this is part of the show? Period. And then it starts. Yes. Work. Well, without further ado, I appreciate you all. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna tell you a lot. I love you. I love you. I love you. We love you. Thank you for coming. And yeah, welcome to the coffee house.
Please put your phones on do not disturb.
Let's go!
Is that halfway intermission? Like, hey, half done already?
Yeah. You miss it?
No, I watched it.
Oh,
but
okay.
That's,
Just because I know.
Just over just a little bit. Thank you. Wait, maybe I should like. I won't go.
Sometimes I'm and I realize If this was my last night upon this planet, my God, I ask that you make this night a blessed one. I ask that you take all the stressed ones. You take their stress, you put that stress in a basket. You take that basket and you place that basket upon the Nile and you give this child an opportunity to be a rose. Be the anomaly that franks the brick. Be like younger brother that sat in the kitchen that ate well, that grew strong. Give me that opportunity, God. No, just plant me deep inside your soil. You know this seed won't wither. You know no box can't hold them. I mean, that's what my mommy said. You know, mama's always right. You know, when time it ain't, And even when my rhymes ain't tight, she let me loose on a lost world, unsuspecting with her love in my chest. And her love's never ending, but now I know it real vividly. See, I know it's the truth. That a good love was slow, and that the good love was you, little lady. You filled me like a Hindenburg lip, like a Sizzler steak, like some gas station shrimp. I'm so much better without you. It ain't no shame, this is true. See, I lost my way. I was never found with you. But then the sun, it peeked through and shined a light on my spirit. I knew that I was so good in my heart and you healing. My mother patched me up. She turned my light switch on. And when my light switched on, I took my place on the pulpit. I put my patience in place and I trust to keep from judgment. See, I've been gone for so long with golden gates in my rear view. I put the future in headlights. I turn the bright on the mildew. I grasp the littlest moments, but something somewhere real safe. I look to them when it's coldest, but I find my warmth, and it's like somewhat air conditioned, because like, bro, these lights are hot, but it's hot in this space. So we will burn up this space with a round of applause to all of them. I don't know about y'all, but like my knees hurt watching them. And so like for me, a huge thing with anything that I do is like investing in the youth, right? There's that Frederick Douglass quote of it's so much easier to like raise strong children than it is to like rebuild broken men or something of that nature. And that's what y'all are doing. Like that's literally what y'all are doing. And y'all have cultivated such a gorgeous village of individuals that not only are willing to create art together, but trust each other. That's so valuable. So that's my little soapbox. But y'all heard that Victoria Monet song where she be like, yeah, she stole it. It comes from a very, like, hood Southern songs have a very close part to my like place in my heart. I like to like listen to this shit as I do about good stuff. Sorry, I'm gonna cuss a lot. I'm gonna try not to, but like have the conversation with your children about like the fluidity of language later. But the original song of it, like that part is one of the greatest affirmations of all time, if you really think about it. And so therefore, we as a community, as a crew, in one of the last productions in the Calvin Center, because this gorgeous place is closing. Get up. Everybody get up. Everybody get up if you can. It brings me joy. I'm glad to like share joy with joyful people. So take your left hand and place it over your heart. We're gonna do my hood national anthem. And repeat after me. Oh my mama. Oh my mama. Oh my hood. Oh my hood. Yes, I look fly. I look fly. I look good. I look good. That's my swag. That's my swag. You wish you could. You wish you could. I look fly. I look fly. I look good. Yes, I look good. All right, cool. Y'all can sit. All right, so I'm gonna tell you about my day. Let's go. I don't believe that. All right, cool. So today was absolutely, positively, immaculately, deliciously ordinary. I woke up at 8:30. I picked up a cup of coffee on my way to work. I read articles about the proliferation of wild horses in Canada my entire shift. And I went home, I rolled a blunt, and I watched the BoJack Horseman marathon. I watched the BoJack marathon on Netflix in my drawers, and I burped a lot. It was incredible. It was incredible how this gets to be my ordinary, independent of anyone else's, fulfilling all in of itself. And I know this joy now in my bones because I've seen the other side of the grass and it's astroturf. I spent years and years Betty blind until I loved myself enough to call a spade, and I've been running Boston's on life ever since. Slight intermission. There are a lot of Caucasians in the room, so we're going to do a little unpacking. Spades is a cultural touchstone that means a lot. And within the game of spades, there is a term called running Boston, right? So when you get a plurality of the books, if you feel me, the inside's got enough seasoning in them, you're going to say, aha, ran the Boston. And it just really, it makes the je ne sais quoi of the slap a little hard. So, I learned to love myself enough to call the spade, and I've been running Boston's on life ever since. I learned early how humor can be the best armor, how I can cloak myself inside all of my inside jokes. I learned that by getting to the punchline first, I can cushion all of the blows and all of this Teflon masculinity and all of this learned forgetfulness. But when I've emptied every last bit of myself, how am I supposed to greet that which remains? I mean, how can I possibly wish peace into such an unsettled thing? With all the survival this body has borne, one would think I've earned a shred of existence, but this shell is a good shell. I learned to find a home here. This rolling stone found a place to set my hat, to pick up a cup of coffee at the gas station on the way to work, to roll a blunt, or 7. And damn, what a joy all this Black history is. To live a life of note, to be remembered by those who I choose to remember. What a joy this is, to be positively, immaculately, deliciously ordinary. All right, and we're going to do this last one. I'll forget about y'all here for a gorgeous conversation that shall be coming soon. So it's poetry, right? So like poets got you gotta write a little love poem now, right? But like you gotta maintain like hood ruggedness while still writing like love poems. And so therefore, I wrote a love poem to Carmex. This is an ode to Carmex. Oh, you bespoke beeswax. Oh, you protector of the pucker. Oh, you keeper of the kisser. Oh, you champion of the chat. My pinch of protection. I celebrate you. Particularly between the months of November and April. Never has a gust of wind blown that you had not parried. Never has a breeze seen a better boundary. Carmex. The yellow top huckleberry to my persimmon. May I never see a winter day without you caressing my palm. I may lose you often. Maybe when I do laundry. But there is a beauty in the hope that we may one day fight each other once more. And Carmex, oh, shall we be you in a tube or a canister? I thank you. Because today and always, we are together, and I am better. With you, I shine.
Have been a part of a community that always spoke and encouraged it, right? But I suppose when it comes to putting words into action, it's more difficult. Many also say, actually, hey, always say that, right? And it's the truth, right? To show up for community or to be in community and to be active or to be an activator, right? Some people think that's rocket science, right? But it's literally as simple as speaking your name. Yeah? And it should be almost like breathing, which it is for me. Where community, what that means to me is showing up. Again, you all showed up. We didn't ask you to be able to show up. Like, yeah, you might spam your Instagram a lot. I'm sorry. But ultimately, it was up to y'all to show up. Right? And that's what that means to me. Showing up. Yeah? There's been so many times where a lot of these artists, right, have pulled me and Rachel aside. Like, hey, can I talk to you about something unrelated to dance? Completely. My grades. You know what I mean? And I can't speak to that. I was a good student. Okay, I'm not. I was a good student. I got good grades, right? But I think that the fact that they were able to come to me, come to us, reach out to us, say, hey, I'm going through it. Hey, my capacity is at 10%. Hey, I just got a heavy text message from a family member. And I don't even know if I'm able to show up right now. Right? A lot of what we try to push when it comes to Coffee House is being able to comfortably show up and take accountability for how you show up in the space. Meaning, if you're not in the space to move, if you're not in the space to speak, if you're not in the space to engage, be accountable and say that. Most times in dance spaces, especially, there's a specific type of energy you have to have. Sometimes it's competitive, right? Sometimes, it's toxic. There's so many people, so many dancers that that we come across. They're like, hey, this is our first time back in a minute, dancing. And I was like, why? Oh, the space was toxic. And to me, I'm just like, damn. And, I was talking to Rachel, I'm like, Rachel, how can you dance something as vulnerable and as freeing as dance be toxic in a space where it's toxic? And then ultimately, we realized together that, that's not what community is about. That's not what hip hop is about. Specifically. For real, you know what I mean? Hip hop, amongst other things, is a tool for a lot, right? Hip hop is my favorite genre. It's born out of love, and struggle, but unity as well, and community. But yeah, you know what I mean? So to me, community just means showing up and being present. I ain't gotta talk to you. I ain't even gotta know your name. But if something's wrong, I'm gonna ask, are you okay? Me, Rachel, and a friend of ours, we went to go celebrate a friend's birthday. Pulled up, go to the street, a busy street, or something like that, right? Pulled up, street parking, and we look outside and I see this homeless guy. Yeah, sitting outside, chilling, mind his business, you know what I mean? He's bright, right? Chilling. And all of a sudden, you just see this other guy, and he's going crazy. Boom, boom. Throwing water bottles at him, garbage, saying vulgar language. Now, in that moment, I'm like, I could have done nothing about it. We were three women, three young women in the car. Right outside where he was sitting was a shop owner. It was a beauty shop owner. There was only one black woman. It was in there. Couple doors down the road away, there was another black dude. We all saw the same thing. And in that moment, I didn't see them. I didn't see the beauty shop owner or the guy. But it took one more time for this man to wind it up for me to hop off the car and be like, absolutely not. Because it doesn't take me knowing your name or knowing you personally to show up for somebody. And in that moment, I didn't know the homeless man. I didn't know what grudge or whatever it had going on. But I knew at that moment I was going to let that happen in my vicinity. And what was beautiful was that I didn't have to tell Rachel. I didn't have to tell our friend in the car. Hell, I didn't have to tell the beauty shop owner or the man down the street. We all hopped in and was like, absolutely not. And immediately look at the crazy situation for me outside of Grenada because there's like 5 black people about to jump this other dude. But it took this, like, after a minute, the man, he left. And, in my profession, I work with disabled people every day. Yeah. So I'm used to seeing when somebody needs help, be it, visually or physically disabled or mentally. So when I walked out and I looked behind me and I saw Rachel, my friend, and then this strange black man, right? In that moment, the black man who walked away, he ran, left, like the one that was harassing. But then it didn't take anything for them to say, what, I appreciate that. Because not many people stop. Most people just keep walking and mind their business. Oh, well, he's homeless, so hey, we'll figure it out. They both become homeless, so hey, nah. But it takes little moments like that to show up for each other. Yeah, it's not a cultural thing, it's a human thing. Where? Anybody else ever done that? Yeah. What does it mean to be like, or feel like? What does it mean to be active or activated?
Feel free to speak up.
Hello, Jamie.
I'm James. I want to bounce off of what you all said about showing up. And showing up for me as a dancer and as a community member has proven to be the hardest part of the battle in anything we do. Sometimes people don't, maybe you're not feeling going to dance one night, but you show up and you put in that work and you do that because of it. Even if you're showing up and you're like, hey, I only got 50% in me today. If you give that 50%, you are still giving your 100%. And I think that's really a special thing that we can bring to our community, and the willingness to be a part of community is another thing. It's not just walking into a space and saying, hey, I'm here. It's walking into a space and saying, hey, I see you. We are here. And we are here together. At one point, we were all strangers. And now we're up on the stage together with you. Just really grateful for everybody here tonight.
I'm Ashley. Kind of just to piggyback off of everything that's being said, I feel like this space, especially, we talk about community a lot, but not necessarily as community, just like in general, but the way that we want to show up for our community. I feel like, kind of like Baker said, there's a lot of us who have taken other programs, who have gone through things in life, but we're coming into this space, and it's our shining star moment to come into a space to find people that get us like again after hard, difficult times, and being able to just come into a space and have people around who want the same thing, who generally look around and are genuine people. Like, I think we can all say this for each other. We can drop everything to just go help somebody. The amount of times someone's like, I can't be there, I can't try. Cool. We'll be late. We're gonna come get you. Your car's broken. Cool. We're gonna come get you. You want to get food? Cool. Let's go. What are we doing? But yeah, again, I want to thank Avery and Rachel for creating this space for community, within Montreal. This is my second season, and enjoying my day. Community for me is checking in. Avery starts every practice with a circle, we all check in. And I think for me, community is about love, and love is something I
Hi, I'm Elijah. I know it's kind of like a real easy blanket answer, but like this very clearly is community. I mean, a bunch of people that I'm not going to give you a Martin Luther King ass speech or anything like that, but like we all look, talk, walk, act different and everything like that. Some of us ain't even seen each other or wouldn't know Tim from Bob on the side of the street, but we're all in the same space together, different people from different aspects of life and everything like that, bouncing our heads, tapping our feet, resisting the urge to get up and jump up there with y'all and get to grooving and stuff, like because y'all have made this magical space. Y'all, like, some people walking in here with heavy hearts, falling apart, and y'all are here picking up the pieces. It's just this is what it is. This open space that you've created here. So thank you.
I know Rachel Avery. My name's Caesar.
Hey, Caesar.
I do music stuff, and I was away from Minneapolis for like 10 years ago. And I think one of the reasons I left, I had to expand my mind, but it was also like a lack of a feeling of togetherness. And I think something that everybody's spoken about that speaks to me is like knowing that there's something out there where you'll be able to relate to. And I think this is like one of those things that is opening my mind. The community and the ability to express yourself without feeling like you can't, and that I think some of it is keeping it back here.
Anyone else like to share?
I'll say. Hi everyone, I'm Susie. Two things. One, for me, community. I think I got to experience the first, literally the steps when I first walked into this building. And slowly as I gave up your seat for me, so I could enjoy the show here, support y'all, cheer y'all on, celebrate. Thank you for that. And then second, I think I really appreciate what everyone has been saying about community around, like how it revolves around love, right? And love, community, and investment. How many times have we fought with someone that we love, or been like a disagreement, right? But I think the beauty of it is like you might disagree, but I'm here with you. We're gonna figure this out until we're on right terms. And the process to get to point A to B, that process is a magical process that we only really get to experience with people that we know and trust. So thank you all for building this. Offering us a chance.
Would anyone else like to share before we close the conversation?
I wasn't sure if I was going to share because I'm nervous. My name is Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Nice to meet all of you. I've been dancing for a while, and I've actually worked with these local locals in the community as well. And in my long time in Minnesota, community to me is a loving support circle where there for you in case you fail. Because as humans, it's very easy to make mistakes. We've all made plenty of mistakes that you can do in the course of your life. And having that loving support group can be all it takes to know that there's hope for you to change into the better person that they see in you. And so, with that, that's where how you can define what accountability is. That you have friends who are there who see the full potential of who you can be. Even though you veer off in the journey, somewhere in the line, grades mess up, car breaks down, you have people who are there who are willing to get you where you need to be because they love you. And that's what community is.
Ryan, I like how you started off with I'm nervous because that's what's in my head when I think about being a part of community, especially being an active member, being an activator. I think it means taking risks. It means doing stuff that makes you feel nervous, makes you feel comfortable. You never know who can relate to you in that moment and who you may be connected with. A lot of people make a group or make whatever and just hope community is possible. Intentional. And I think being intentional means being vulnerable and doing things that's serious. And I think Avery and Rachel do a great job of that. And I'm taking notes, right, as a leader, an activator in the community. But it's okay to be nervous. It's okay to be vulnerable. I think that's what
Yeah, it was part of the last one. Hi, everybody. My name is Peace. Hi. Yes, community. And you mentioned community activation, right? And like to me, that's saying that community to me is not really us, not really the now. Community is almost infinite to me. Community is sort of an infinite projection of who we are. Because I'm thinking, I'm like, the reason our community stands today and follows a certain set of rules is because we're following rules that have been set by people who have passed, humans who have been there before us, 100 years, 1,000 years before. And what's going to last is the impact that you make today into that community, the piece that you throw in, how strong it is, how much love is in it, is what's going to keep it going 100 years later. With this, imagine this room, this space, 100 years later, this city, 100 years later. What are they going to remember? What's going to be community to them? It's whatever we're defining it now. So it's just like our communities today stand over the work and the stress and the tears and blood of our ancestry, wherever you're coming from. And so is your future generations, your future people. They're going to carry whatever mark you put into this so-called concept of community. Yeah, I'm done.
I appreciate you all. I'm glad you spoke. I'm glad you listened. I'm glad you engaged. We're glad you engaged. Word. Something about community is I've so been told one of those uncomfortable conversations. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's uncomfortable. Word. I think when we talk about community, it shines low key a light on us, right? It kind of puts like, all right, how much of a community member have you really been since you talking about it? You know what I mean? And I think that it varies. There's levels to that. You know what I mean? And there's no level to showing love. Yeah, there's no level to moving with love. Word. And so on that note, let's get to moving.
I love this space. The different communities coming together. We are each part of a different community. I got communities from all around, from all different spaces. All these communities come together in one big old love club.
What up, y'all? Hi. This is my last time with y'all. So, in that sense, I'm like, I love making people like uncomfortable with getting in their flowers. So, if everything's going like, make them feel it. For y'all to include me in sharing in this gorgeous space with the world, I appreciate y'all dearly. And so last time was like a little more funner stuff. Now, like, we're gonna get into a little more existential dread. It's so much fun. So, I hate our mayor, like with a passion. He's like real dusty and just like doesn't do nothing. So, in this first part, I'm gonna try to like edit the language because there's children here, but I ain't gonna sing that one. Go. So we're gonna start. We're gonna all give you a little demonstration. Jacob Fry is a grown little boy. Grown little boy. Grown little boy. Go. Jacob Fry is a grown little boy. Grown little boy. Grown little boy. Jacob Fry is a grown little boy. He lies a lot and cheats. Sing it with me. Jacob Fry is a grown little boy. Grown little boy. Grown little boy. Jacob Fry is a grown little boy. He lies a lot and cheats. And out of the ashes rose a helicopter. Rose an unwelcome phoenix. Surveillance feeds on death. It grows stronger each time we mourns and learns to be more nimble each time it feeds. Each murder, a thinly veiled fundraiser, a vehicle to assuage guilt, an admonishment with all the adornments of pittance for all of our pain, and somehow a payday for a patronizing protection racket. The long arm of the law extends itself to tuck us in with a sniper rifle after a 6-hour standoff to sing us a 9-second lullaby in the dead of night, and now we sleep forever. I wonder how an agency can have all the tools to zoom in close enough
somehow manage to get the wrong person so often, it's almost like the cruelty is the point. Like it's a wink and a nod to all their homies to let them know that they still got it. They watch us more than 4K. They show force to keep peace, like an ugly victory lap. Don't you worry, the speeches will be so pretty, dog. The statements will be so strongly worded. The censures will be swift and still hollow. That's how it works, right? 50 sayings turn into a police state. The phoenix wings make the windows rattle in the middle of the night as a reminder to grieve silently. That they see us, that we should be thankful, or else. So, I grew up in Oakland, born and raised. But a lot of the people that I grew up with were immigrants from Palestine. So like my first experience with any type of like political awareness, we got this like animal safe hair dye, and homie had a pit bull, so like we dyed the pit bull the color of the Palestinian flag, and then went to the Israeli embassy in San Francisco. But yeah, life feels real weird right now because we're actively watching a genocide, and folks are just like, but the end is, I mean, like, the priorities are whack. And so I was at a poetry slam, and one of the judges was the Zionist dude who was like scoring every person that was there super low. And so I'm very petty. And when I saw that, I was like, bet. I threw everything away that I had for the day and wrote this. So in an alternate universe, the slipper connected with the side of George Bush's head, and it tilted the earth onto its axis and brought joy to the world. While we live in this earth, this fucked earth, where Benjamin Netanyahu gets to smirk his smirk and drop warheads full of phosphorus gas that sit in the air and eat at the flesh. It's said that the world moves in patterns, and I hate this one from the depths of my being. Zionism is a virus that feeds on white supremacy and creates a fever dream of a different future and lies, always lies. What kind of a world forces children to hold news conferences to beg to not have to die? How many more bodies must we feed the insatiable beast before its head is filled? From the West Bank to the West Coast, the beast is still the same. It's a frightful monster that will sink its teeth into all that dares to call it what it is. And it is what it's always been, and it always will be. Fuck Israel, fuck the Zionists, fuck the state, fuck Lockheed Martin, fuck Boeing, fuck Raytheon, fuck the House, the Senate, the structure that holds this dusty system in place. May the eyes of the children haunt you. May they find you wherever you rest. May peace be a blessing that you do not enjoy. May you find madness and chaos and pain and suffering. May each tear shed from each Palestinian baby be like acid on your face. From the river to the sea, may the oppressors become destitute and desolate. Amin ya Rabbal Alamin. Amin ya Rabbal Alamin. Amin ya Rabbal Alamin. I'm just want to get out y'all's hair. My grandma was objectively the dopest human to ever exist. The most talented shit talker I've ever known. Like, it doesn't matter what the subject matter is, she will find a way to cook. And literally, like, one of the happiest moments I had when she was in hospice, she was like not very lucid for a while. And then I came in one day and she was like, "Why does your hairline look like that?" Oh, you're back. Like, you're your full self. And she was cooking us all the way out. That's my dog. I miss her so much. And the matriarchs of my family are the impetus of a lot of my writing. So it's one of my favorite ones because it has my mommy and my granny. Pregnant pauses, we gotta add a little dramatic flair too. So my mother often carried me on her back. Her spine was made forged titanium blush. She bore a strength and a calm from surviving, always surviving. Her nose just above water held us high so we would never taste the salt. But she learned from her mama, my mama, built me with care. Brick by brick. Each birthday is a celebration of her. All I am is a product of her love. My grandmother was a farmer for most of her life. She spent her best years nurturing things, watching them grow. She put so much more into this earth than she took, which is a lot more than I can say for myself. My grandmother always tells me, be present. She tells me that if I give something all of my time and all of my attention, I might find a morsel of nourishment in it, that only with consistent care can life be sustained. The key is to find balance. Giving it too much will drown it, and not enough will cause it to shrivel up like a raisin in the sun. At least I think that's what she said. My Somali's for the rest of these days. I struggle with patience. I can't sit still for long periods of time. I stare off into space for even longer periods of time like I'm looking for something. And when people ask me, I tell them, I'm looking for a garden. I'm looking for a place to find some nourishment. I'm looking for a way to ask the plants, how do you grow? How does it feel to get enough sunlight? I always look for answers in places that don't got them. I till other people's fields amazing. And I wonder why my field don't grow. And this is the part of the poem where I give you some like fire farming metaphors. I offer you some porous platitudes, but I've never made anything grow before. But I do know very clearly the smell of my Hoyos and boots. How the scent is a beacon that carries me home to a place where the individual comes second to the village, where each member is a pillar that holds this whole structure together. Just trying to be a little bit more like her. My mother came to a strange land at a young age. And I wonder if she finds these parts of me just as strange, this wandering spirit, this tongue covered in thorns, picked up in the sweltering heat of Mississippi summers, in the bite of Minnesota cold, and all of this unfulfilled potential. My mother, in my lowest moments, gave me these words like a balm in the back of my head. So I learned to stop holding on to things that are not of my hands, my nigga. This is a refugee poem with a happy ending. Our spirals are acts of civil disobedience. We come from mountains who made miracles in teacups and filled holes made by a scorched earth. They sang the songs of hope. They sang them to the melodies of the waves crashing against the rocks in Berbera. Today was so beautiful because today nobody had to pray janaza. Nobody made any tearful phone calls. Today, I wrote this poem the same way we use our stories so they fill our bellies and we talk loud so the universe never forgets that we hear and we know. As long as we hold fast to the rope of God, the whole world's going to open up. In those low times, I can still almost smell the sense of Sinja being seen to me. Wafting through the windows, calling me home, calling me to a place where a village of pillars will pluck the thorns, will remind me of where I come from, will remind me that my name is not simply a word, but a fucking responsibility to make good on a life cut short. It'll remind me of Uncertainty's calm, and how that calm brought a young lady into a strange land, and how she ate it. And how I will too. This was gorgeous.
here for you. Please say something to your lovely loved ones. Yes. Visit